Water, the elemental ingredient to life in Pinellas County. From our award-winning beaches to our lakes, ponds, and streams, water is the backbone of Pinellas County's economy and quality of life, and that's why we must protect it. Pinellas County is used to heavy rainfall.
This entire area right there is the region that will continue to flood.
But 2016 was different. Between August 30th and September 2nd, 2016, Tropical Storm and then Hurricane Hermine dumped more rain over Pinellas County in 3 days than the county typically sees in 3 months. Some locations in Pinellas had historic rainfall. Tarpon Springs saw more than 22 inches of rain. Streets and low-lying areas flooded. Wastewater and stormwater systems exceeded their limits across Tampa Bay and the state. In the aftermath, one thing was clear. Cities and the county had to increase our ability to handle massive amounts of rain. Pinellas County and our municipal and agency partners created the Wastewater-Stormwater Task Force in October of 2016. We brought together engineers and technical experts in the fields of wastewater and stormwater from cities, the county, and other organizations across Pinellas. A steering committee of elected officials and policymakers provided guidance and support. It was an unprecedented collaboration with one goal: prevent sanitary sewer overflows across the entire county.
In the past, we've operated within our own municipal boundaries and within the boundaries of our wastewater systems, which is important. But as a county, in partnership with all of our cities, we have to understand that our customers don't see municipal boundaries in terms of their wastewater treatment.
And if we're working together as a community, it means that we're going to be able to respond to the problems in a more timely manner. It means that the solutions are going to be more innovative because we're listening to different ideas and different opinions. And it means that it provides a better value and a quicker response for our residents as well.
I think the issue just raised more awareness in general, and then working with the group and getting together to identify solutions and what we can do to, help improve those situations, especially in rain conditions, has benefited.
St. Pete Beach absolutely joined with enthusiasm. It was a great idea, it still is a great idea, and we're now in our 5th year, I believe. And there are results. All the public works directors can see them. I certainly can.
I think the biggest opportunity is the collaboration. I really think that has been tremendous in allowing us to come together to solve these problems. We developed a 7-point strategic action plan, and that action plan has allowed each of us to operate individually to individually execute the projects necessary to meet that action plan.
The 7 project strategies are: identify and correct inflow and infiltration, locate and eliminate hydraulic bottlenecks where system components come together, identify and prioritize rehabilitation and replacement projects, identify and prioritize stormwater drainage improvements, continue public dialogue through ongoing outreach programs, and propose and support legislation. All supported by a collaborative environment that shares resources among partnership members. Our water systems have been out of the news for years. That's not just luck, it's a sign of success. More than 8.8 million linear feet of sewer pipe has been inspected to find where rain and groundwater was getting into the system. That's almost 1,700 miles, the distance from Pinellas County to Duluth, Minnesota. Inspections since 2016 helped identify and prioritize repair and replacement projects across the entire county, including Tarpon Springs.
It exists in every wastewater collection system. There's no system's perfectly watertight, so you're always going to have a little bit of rainwater getting into the wastewater system. And over time, just by kind of refocusing our efforts on our camera inspection program and developing our GIS capabilities in line with what other utilities in the partnership were doing, we've been able to significantly reduce our I&I rates and our peak flows that our wastewater facility is experiencing, which helps not just for environmental protection, but also makes operations a little bit easier.
Partnership members also use the results from their I&I studies to identify and remedy major bottlenecks in their systems, creating increased flow to treatment plants. Partnership members across Pinellas County have relined, repaired, or replaced more than 2.6 million linear feet of sanitary sewer gravity and force main. That's almost 500 miles of pipe, the distance from here to Atlanta, Georgia. St. Petersburg and Gulfport just finished replacing both gravity and force sewer mains that are now linked together to improve flow to treatment plants.
This is the lift station improvement, where we're going to rebuild both of our lift stations and change it from a gravity-fed system to a force main between the two lift stations.
Utilities across the partnership have also relined, repaired, or replaced more than 4,300 manholes to prevent stormwater intrusion, including implementing smart manhole covers like these in Tarpon Springs. The technology allows the utility to monitor water levels so problems can be solved proactively. Tarpon Springs was able to prevent 3 potential overflows in the first 3 months of their pilot program. The City of Clearwater is seeing similar results with their smart cover installations.
We've seen a dramatic fall in sanitation sewer overflows in the systems that we've been having issues with since we've implemented the program. We also utilize these sensors in what we call our hotspots, which are areas that we have a lot of problems with dirt, debris, grease buildups, that where we can sit there and with the sensors as they start giving us warnings.
Partnership members have also made the wastewater system more reliable by repairing or replacing 89 pump stations that send sewage to treatment plants, with 13 more being replaced in St. Petersburg. To keep stormwater out of the sewer system, we looked at where drainage improvements could keep stormwater away from wastewater infrastructure. The best projects were prioritized and funded. One recent example is the Pinellas Trail and 54th Avenue Drainage Improvement Project that reduced home, roadway, and sewer infrastructure flooding all in one project. The task force partnered with the Tampa Bay Estuary Program to research and develop messaging about the proper care of privately owned sewer lines. This project, combined with ongoing education campaigns, helps the public understand how they also have a role in preventing sanitary sewer overflows. One part of the public's role is maintaining their private connection to the public system. To help the public with the expense, multiple cities, including St. Petersburg and Gulfport, and most recently Pinellas County, have passed ordinances and created programs that offer homeowners rebates to repair or replace a damaged private sewer pipe.
We're hoping this really incentivizes customers and educates them that they do own this very important piece of infrastructure on their property, and that if left to not in disrepair, it could potentially collapse, and it could also cause a backup into their own home and cause issues for them. So we're really excited about that. We think that will really change, really assist in reducing inflow and infiltration into our system, but also assist customers with fixing that issue on their property.
The partnership has created new ways for members to share resources. One example is offering smaller cities the opportunity to expand their purchasing power and save money through shared contracts.
It's helped out quite a bit in the wastewater side of the house as the partnerships that we've been able to work with the Pinellas County and Clearwater, the larger contracts that we've been able to piggyback on, which gives us an economy of scale being such a small city.
The partnership has also taken advantage of new, innovative technology.
We could look at it from a planned preliminary review status.
Pinellas County worked with the cities, the Department of Transportation, and private utility providers to assemble a comprehensive infrastructure database to visualize where sewer infrastructure intersects with stormwater.
As part of a larger scale vulnerability assessment where we were looking at storms and we're looking at sea level rise and those types of things, we looked at where we are seeing, one, we're actually seeing the flooding, but two, where those models are telling us, yes, it exists, but it's also going to get worse. And that's really how this information has made our decision making more powerful.
Today, countywide, we can process 116 million more gallons of wastewater per day than we could in 2016. That means much better processing of sudden inflows from storms. One of the projects that helped add this capacity is the City of Largo's 5 million gallon flow stabilization tank.
Yes, so that was actually a massive project because the collection system had a large project where we call it the wet weather project. We were pulling wastewater from the collection system faster to reduce those sanitary sewer overflows, but that meant we were getting it to the plant really quickly. So we needed an equalization tank to take that big slug of flow.
2, 1, cut.
And in August 2022, Pinellas County cut the ribbon for the new headworks and grit removal structure at the South Cross Bayou Water Reclamation Facility, adding 66 million additional gallons of capacity per day.
We have to be prepared, we have to be vigilant, and make sure that we have the preparations in place to respond to those storms when we get heavy rain events.
And I want to welcome you to the 5th meeting of the Wastewater-Stormwater-Partnership Steering Committee.
Pinellas County's Wastewater-Stormwater Partnership has accomplished much since the historic rains of 2016.
The Board of County Commissioners was absolutely instrumental in support of this partnership, and their support has been just incredible. So they have supported our projects, and they have approved our projects that have helped to enhance our infrastructure throughout our wastewater collection and treatment facilities. And they've really supported the Wastewater-Stormwater Partnership as a whole.
It's refreshing to see the collective will of our entire elected official body, from the very local through our county, to the state, to the governor's office, all merging as one to assist in this type of environmental catastrophe prevention program.
And the partnership's work will continue, protecting our most precious resource.
I do also believe we are, as a group, probably going to be looking or need to look more at resiliency as a whole, looking at towards the sea level rise impacts, the increased frequency of storms.
We will continue to accomplish our projects, and we will put that problem behind us. We will face new challenges as the dynamics of our environment change, and those new challenges that we might not be able to really articulate or write down on a piece of paper today. It's the idea that we are a collective organization of county cities that are intertwined, our futures are connected, and our future needs to be positively thought through as we continue through it.